Starting
Mhm.
stream. And this stream, guys, is going to be basically just another Rosscast episode because I know the second one has been horribly delayed. But we got it out now, and it's gonna be live today. Just because why not?
Uh-huh.
So S2.
Yeah.
This is not scripted at all. By the way, this is gonna be all
Yes, it's not.
natural.
Literally,
It's gonna be a nice and
literally
chill
just
podcast.
follow. And he
Hello,
asked me if
Dreamliner. Hello, hello.
we got one person.
Yeah, it's Dreamliner. Hello, Dreamliner. How you doing? How you doing? Benetco Aviation, W Stream. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, let's go. How are y'all today? How are y'all? How are y'all? Doing great. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start off the podcast, I suppose. So why don't you introduce yourself a little bit more, S2?
Hi. Hello. You can call me S2. Uh, I post aviation-related content, as you probably know. Uh, I don't know.
Obviously, you wouldn't be on this stream if you didn't. Okay.
Oh my god. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start off with some questions. So, S2, you're obviously British. Is it true that you guys like tea a lot?
That's the thing. I can say one thing. Yes, we do like tea. It's really good.
Okay, okay. I don't know why I'm asking you these questions because I already know it. But I mean, the chat doesn't know it, so we gotta ask them. Um. So S2, do you ever believe? Oh, bruh. You typed in the chat. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Dude,
my
that's
bad.
wild. All right. Bro just said hi, and bro's a mod.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
All
interesting.
right.
Okay. Well, anyways. So, on the questions because I keep getting distracted. um.
Okay.
So S2, what was it like when you first joined this whole aviation community thing?
Um. Well, when I first joined, it was very interesting since I was well, because when I got Florida, for example, yeah, uh, when I saw a Eurofighter, I thought that was very rare because it was a fighter. So,
I
uh,
also actually thought the same thing when I first saw an F5. I don't know if those are rare, like not a T-38, but like actually an F5.
uh, I don't think I've actually seen one off. Like, I think actually,
I've seen a couple, especially with like the A4, which by the way I actually saw one actually yesterday, believe it or not. It was over
mhm.
Europe, by the way. I don't know. Um
Okay,
but yeah, so for me, I guess I've always been into planes, but I
yeah.
never really like, how do I put this? I've never really like went hardcore into them until like 2022.
Yo, now one question. Yeah, look how many people are in the
I know this
stream.
is crazy. We're going to be flooded with messages, so get ready because you're about to buckle up. Okay,
I
but seriously though, I feel like, so when I got into aviation like hardcore, it was 2022. COVID
yeah.
had literally died down a lot. Um, but the thing about joining, I guess, gradually late was just the fact that you join late, so you kind of missed some stuff, such as like, I don't know, pretty much every 747 operator ever, pretty much, or at least that's
Yeah,
how I
and
felt. Um,
also the last 747.
yep, and the last 747 as well, which came out literally the year after that, which is unfortunate, but I mean, then again, everything must come to an end, whether you like it or not. Which I
Yeah,
mean, it's unfortunate we don't have the 747 in production anymore, but it's going to be flying for at least until like 2050s, at least
yeah.
2050s. Uh,
I mean, I mean, I think that's for like the cargo variant. The passenger
Yeah,
variant for like 2030.
yeah, we are very close to the end of an era for the 747. And actually, even though Lufthansa is retiring the Dash 400s in 2027, they are going to keep the Dash 8s around until 2040. So they're going to be like one of the, if not the last passenger 747 operators.
Yeah,
I mean, that's if anyone brings them back, which I highly doubt they will. But then again, anything's possible in the near future. I know Atlas Air has a couple of VIP 747s. I know those
yeah,
aren't retiring anytime soon. And even though they're not passenger planes, technically, I still kind of count them as, because I mean they hold passengers and they have all
yeah.
windows. Yeah, I count them. And then Rosia, they only really have two active ones, so I could definitely see them retiring them like permanently very soon. I don't know, like they don't have a retirement date or like a
Mhm.
retirement plan for them, but I guess what I guess is they're gonna get rid of them by 2030. That's my guess.
Most likely, yeah. We
Uh,
also have Max
Max
here as
Air.
well.
Yeah, I was actually about to talk to about Max Air. So
Yeah,
Max Air, they have two 747s and also a 777. Now their 777 is, I think, retired, actually, come to think of it. And then their two 747s, they were just came out of retirement, so they're probably going to
mhm,
use them. Um, I wouldn't say heavily, but definitely during heavy demand. Probably I can see them retiring between 2035 to 2040, just because it's Africa, so they tend to keep their planes a lot longer, and since they're a little bit more on the poor side of the aviation airline factor, I guess they would be operating them until um, probably somewhere until there's no demand, or
yeah,
unless they can afford new planes, which I don't see that coming anytime soon. Um,
yeah. And also, Africa, since it's quite is known as a very dry place, is a good storage. Like it's the continent is a very good storage place since it's
yeah,
very dry.
I am surprised that we haven't started using the giant Sahara Desert as like a giant like aviation boneyard at this point, or like storage unit, pretty much, because like the Arizona desert, yeah, that's big, but it's nothing compared to the Sahara. And I mean, I
Yeah,
guess they're both very different kind of dry places. Like
mhm,
Arizona is very dry and humid.
yeah,
Um, the Sahara is just very hot and dry, so there's not really
yeah,
that much humidity. There's still moisture in the air, which is probably why there's not really a lot of planes in the Sahara, is because they like the moisture can ruin the planes if if airlines want to take the planes out of storage. So I probably assume that's why they don't use the Sahara. Either that or it's just off limits.
yeah.
That's a possibility. But yeah, sad to see some 747 go.
Mhm.
And more no more um are y'all going to talk about Boom Supersonic? Eventually. I want to talk about that.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about the 777. So even though the 777-300ER is relatively new, I cannot believe how many airlines are already planning on retiring them in favor of the A350-1000 URL. Or
Yeah, and also the 777-300 is getting retired like everywhere.
yeah, I know Japan Airlines is already starting to phase them out. Thai is starting to phase them out. And then just some other like smaller planes, or oh my gosh, smaller airlines. Um, But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that the 777-300 is already starting to be retired, despite only taking its first flight in like what was it, like 2004, 2003, 2002, somewhere around there. So like the plane's not even like 25 years old, and it's already being retired. I mean, I guess it's like the average lifespan of a plane anyway, but like it's a
Mhm.
twin jet, so it's efficient, and you would have thought, oh wow, that's gonna last forever. But no, um, that's sad. Now, I do want to talk about Boom Supersonic since Bennett Code
Yeah.
Aviation wants me to talk about it. So I I don't know what to think of Boom Overture. I think I think they'll make a prototype, and I feel like they'll fail. But at the same time, I feel like they'll actually succeed because they already have orders from American, United, and Japan Airlines. So I could definitely see Supersonic coming in the next future, like few
Yeah.
years. Um,
And also, the XB1 test flight was also very successful when
yeah,
they broke.
it was very successful, and I actually saw a video of this yesterday. Boom Supersonic is the like very first or one of the first companies to actually build like a solid like test bed. Baby Boom, obviously the XB1 being the test bed, because
Yeah,
all the other ones, all the other like companies would just made 3D renderings of what it might look like and just kind of hope for it, and they all failed. But Boom stepped it up and actually built a like a small version of what it might be, which is actually kind of insane considering that Boom Supersonic was founded like how many years ago? Like 15, 17, somewhere around there.
yeah. And also, I think it was like when the XB1 test flight. I don't know which one it was. Uh, when it broke the sound barrier, there was actually no boom.
Yeah,
It was complete silent.
there was no cloud, there was no big giant boom. And actually, believe it or not, the US is already starting to lift the ban for supersonic flight over the US. So
Yeah,
I
I've
can
actually
definitely
heard.
see the boom overture flying over my house very soon because Chicago routes go over my house all the time, especially
Yeah,
United planes. I cannot not see the United 767 300 ERs and the 787s. That's just
I
like
see those
impossible
quite
not to
often.
see because I see them every day.
Same here.
So yeah, that's a little something about Boom Overture and just Boom Supersonic in general. Is
Yeah,
I feel like they'll do it. I feel like they will succeed. Maybe, hopefully. I want to fly Boom Overture. That is for a fact. I've already made plans for myself to like actually go to the very first flight of
okay.
Boom Overture. Uh, and I mean, it's ambitious enough to like make the first flight in 2027
Yeah,
and start like making them in 2026. I think that's like a little too ambitious, especially because Concorde had very strict plans and it entered service like 5 years after it was scheduled. So,
yeah,
um, and it's interesting because even though Concorde might be more successful, it seems like Boom is actually way more successful than Concorde because British Airways and Air France they were actually forced to buy the Concorde because their governments made them. And I don't know if you knew this, but Air France never actually wanted the Concorde. Well, they wanted it, but they never wanted the high costs of operating them because Concorde was really expensive.
yeah. I
um,
mean, I actually heard that the Concorde was actually as fuel efficient as the 747. It's just the thing is, Concorde held way less passengers compared to the 747. Yeah, Ross, are you on mute? It is very quiet at the moment. One sec. Okay. Be right back. Okay. Anyways, Ross just texted me, said he'll be right back. Um, yeah. So with Boom Supersonic, I think Ross, uh, yeah, he has to do something. At the moment, he told me. Uh, but yeah, with Boom Supersonic, they were actually very successful, and I was actually watching the live. I'm pretty sure Ross actually recorded it live while on Flight Radar. I think he posted on his channel like a full 1 hour clip. And after this, I think I might tell Ross we should talk about Global Airlines because they have not been operating any flights recently. So something's going on with them, which is pretty interesting. Well, talk about that when Ross comes back. Okay, so while we wait for Ross, which one do you think is better, NWA or Qantas? Which one's better? I mean, Global Airlines, they don't just have one aircraft. I think they have like four. They have four A380s. Only one is actually active. Another one's very close to being active. But that's not gonna fly anytime soon. And there's another two that still haven't even been painted yet. Anyways, which airline's better? NWA or like Northwest Airlines or Qantas? Because I mean, Ross has a NWA 747 model, and I have a Qantas 747 model. Pan Am. Yeah, we can definitely do that. But I think we're still on the Boom Supersonic uh part. I don't know if Ross wants to talk anything else about that, but so you're late. You just woke up. Yeah. So Ross at the moment is doing something. So he will be back, but he just needs to do something. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he missed. I'm kind of biased to NWA because it's from the same state as me. I mean, actually, Ross flew on an NWA. I think CRJ. I'm not sure which one. I forgot. I mean, if you want to, I can take down my model and I can show you. Also, you might be able to hear my birds in the background. Yeah. S2 face reveal. Not yet. We're doing that at 20k. Ain't doing it just yet. Yo, we got the top part. I'm not doing it just yet. Oh my god, my phone's actually quite hot. Why is that? Okay, let's talk about rare finds on Florida Radar. What's your rarest find on Florida Radar actually? Oh yeah, birds. Oh, what type? Because my birds are budgie, so British Airlines A380 Airlines. Ain't it British Airways? UW. One time I actually saw let's see. Recently there was actually an L1011 from Lockheed flying. Which they don't really fly that often. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but there was a feature flight not literally I think yesterday. Qantas received their first A321 XLR. And I was watching it, watching the whole entire flight. Well, not parts of it. Not the whole thing, but pretty cool. And also the Strad launcher flew like I think a few months ago. I wonder when Ross is gonna come back. Firstly, I'll go to UW. Wait, you've been to TVC? Yeah, 727s are pretty common on Florida. I've seen charter 727s. The Mexican police 727s, and I don't know if I pronounce this correct. Iriscure 727s. They're pretty common. So it's same with DC-10s as well. There's also yo, it is. You only saw two of them. Oh, okay. It's the same thing with DC-10s. They fly quite a bit, a few times every day. They're mainly either firefighting, yeah, like fighting aircraft, like air tankers, or there's a cargo. There's like I think there's one called Tab Cargo. They still fly them. I think they only actually have one DC-10. I wonder what Ross is doing right now. Wait, let me message him real quick. But anyways, what's your guys' favorite aircraft, and what airline as well? A joke, my local airport is the same as Ross. Yeah. Have you seen him in real life or something? Since that is your local airport. F-18 Super Hornet. That's one W choice. I mean, mine's the a very common choice. 777-300 ER. I also like the Boeing 727, G500, G700. Solid. Also, nothing. The 727 doesn't really get talked that much. You haven't seen him at all? Okay. Usually go to a different observation area. Okay. Ross usually goes plane spotting there quite often. Wait, do you guys want to see my 747 model? You like the NWA 747 and Delta Elton 11? Yeah, Ross actually has a 747 NWA model. And also, I think tri-jets are actually kind of underrated. They literally don't get talked that much. You want to see my model? Okay. Let me put my gloves and then I'll bring it down. And yes, I am very careful when touching my model sometimes. But I always use gloves. Okay, I got it down. I don't know where to put it though, so I can show it to you. There's not many good places here. What if I just move these and then I just move these around? Because it should be good. Yeah, this is what I have to do. Okay, so that's why you can't just simple something like there. Here's the registration. The engines do spin as well, which I think is pretty cool. It's 1 in 150. The same scale as Ross's sample set. It's around 47 centimeters long. It weighs around about like around about 3 pounds or 1 kilogram. Or actually, no, 1.6 kilograms, and I think that's around 3 pounds. It's been almost. Ross has been gone for like 20 minutes now. I wonder where you went. I feel like he just left just for the fun of it, so then you can just watch the playback and just see what I said. But I feel like he won't be gone this long. Probably doing something, but I don't know what. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you want the registration on my Sun 47, it's VH-OEB, also known as Victor Hotel Oscar Echo Bravo. Actually, in 2011, it was actually in an F1 livery, but now it's actually I think the nose of it's gone. I highly doubt he'll be playing Spawn because he was in his house when the stream started. been quite a while. You have 4 likes. Wait, who's in the stream at the moment? Have I flown Ryanair? You know what? I've never flown Ryanair. I've actually never flown on a plane, which is actually kind of ironic how I actually like airplanes and stuff. But there's a chance I might fly Ryanair on the summer holidays. Because I might be going to Dublin. But I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure. Also, by the way, Southwest announced they might be doing their first European flight in 2026. I don't know what Ross is doing. He's been gone for almost. You've never flown on a plane either. Okay. But Ross has left me alone for nearly 30 minutes. But not gonna lie, if Southwest does start flying to like Heathrow, for example, it'll be actually so cursed. Just seeing a Southwest 737 fly over you while you're in Europe. Getting quite bored right now. It's not much to talk about. I still wonder what Ross is doing because like whole 30 minutes.
I am back, chat. I am back. I do apologize.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I totally did not just get new curtains installed or anything.
Your W.
I suppose. Anyways, so sorry for the delays. As I can see, no one's watching because I left. So that's great for my
Nah,
1
everyone
hour.
left as soon as I stopped talking.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Oh, Avgeek573 joined.
Okay, anyways.
Yes,
We were
anyways,
talking about Boom Supersonic.
Oh, I finished talking about Boom Supersonic.
Do you want to do global?
Yeah, why not? So global. I have not seen them fly in a while.
Yeah, I think they're kind of dead now.
I think they died. I think that they don't have any more money left.
Yeah, I have a feeling they kind of went bankrupt.
Yeah, those 2 flights kind of killed them.
Yeah, they were really cheap.
That is not how you make money, my guy.
Yeah, they have to be pricey for a reason to actually make profit.
Yeah,
And
that's I'm gonna do that, but yeah,
also
I mean,
nothing.
wait, do you know how expensive the tickets were by any chance?
I swear someone said it was like £7 or something like that.
£7,
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. You
dude.
might need to recheck
£7
that.
to fly on an A380 is crazy,
Yeah, no.
dude. That's actually insane.
You might need to
Like,
fact check that because I'm not 100% sure.
dude, to fly a United 777-200 was like $300.
Jeez.
I know, per person, by the way, per person. It was crazy. And I mean, since it was a domestic route, it wasn't as expensive as if I was like going from like JFK to like LAX or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like, for instance, San Francisco to Tokyo Narita. Like that thing would be really expensive.
Yeah. Because like just for reference, because you know how Norse is a budget airline.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah. They when they operate to JFK to Heathrow, that's around like 200.
Yeah, 200 pounds for a budget airline is a little expensive, but like at the end of the day, I mean, you gotta make your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, I think they're dead.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
like
they're gonna be recovering for a while.
yeah, and not to mention the fact that they still have many A380s still pending.
Dude, nah. I don't know why they said bring back the like golden age of aviation when they used the A380 instead of the 747, bro. If it
I
was
know,
the
right?
747, people would definitely be booking it, bro. I
Yeah,
guarantee.
and also like the 747's a lot older than the A380.
Yeah, and so that would make more sense because it's the golden age of aviation. And
Yeah,
also,
because
FG5
A380 is only like
here.
Because the A380 was introduced, I think, like 2008, wasn't it?
It took its first flight in 2007,
Oh, okay.
so it's almost exactly 20 years old, which is crazy. By the way, if you're curious what the sound is, I'm playing with my remote.
Talking about remotes, on Global Airlines, their remotes didn't work.
Exactly. Bro, the screens didn't work, the remotes didn't work, the seating arrangement was dated from the China Southern A380s. The cabin was just kind of horrendous. The only thing they really changed was like the economy cabin or whatever, but they didn't change the first class, which is probably like the most upsetting part. Because I guarantee you, people like wanted the first class.
Yeah.
And they went so far ahead as to have basically an empty A380 themselves.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. And
Dude, I kind of
also,
feel
don't.
bad. I kind of feel bad for the pilots. Like, how much are they getting paid? Probably nothing now.
I wouldn't know. Because I'm pretty sure because Global Airlines still has, I think, 2 or 3 unpainted A380s.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, dude, just imagine being an airline like executive or like CEO or whatever, and being broke and still having like all these other planes that you forgot to like put into like into service and or whatever. Well, that'd be the saddest thing ever.
When like at the same time, don't forget, Global Airlines, is literally just 2 guys with lots of money, and they just decided to make an airline.
You know, for fun.
Yeah.
Bro got bored and said, "I want to make an airline just randomly."
Bro, I think was it like I think they went on Airlines Manager, and then they just like,
Oh my
yeah, create an airline.
dude, I swear, if they actually went on Airlines Manager, it'd be crazy.
I know, right?
Wait, you know, I should totally make an A380 paint scheme and airlines painter, and it's like exact like 1-to-1 spec ratio of a global A380, and actually put it into service in Airlines Manager.
Like I can actually do that right
Oh
now.
no.
I can fly. I can get a new route from Glasgow, and I can fly to like JFK.
Also, what do you think of the Qantas A380 comeback? Like, what do you think about the 8 A380s from Qantas that like re-entered service? What do you think about
Um, I mean they're definitely doing better than Global. Um,
that? Obviously, Qantas has been here for a while.
yes, indeed. Uh, I feel like Global also nothing Global. I feel like Global Airlines had some inspiration of Qantas.
Uh,
Just saying,
their
like
livery,
delivery. Yeah,
yeah, the livery. Um, Although I feel like it's a mixture between like Lufthansa, Qantas, and maybe even like Malaysia Airlines in a way.
yeah.
Even though Malaysia retired their A380s like ages ago. Actually, I believe Malaysia was the very first airline to actually like fully get rid of the A380. I believe it was either Malaysia or Thai. Even though
Not sure.
Thai still wanted the A380, they had to retire them just because they couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's sad, but like it makes sense. I mean, the A380 is kind of a big boy. Um, yeah.
And it's also not that fuel efficient compared to like, let's say the 777 or A350.
Which, by the way, I know that I have kind of a love hate relationship with the A350.
Yeah.
You know, A340 is better. I'm not biased. But seriously though, I feel like the A350 is just kind of taking over everything, which I mean is good for Airbus to make money, but like at the same time, there's not really going to be that many like I don't know variety in aviation. It's just going to be all twin jets.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I can definitely see the future being just narrow body.
Yeah.
Because there'll be a
Um.
day where narrow body can
Mhm.
like go around the world twice and not have to refuel or land.
Yeah.
Like the A321 XLR, like that thing can, I think, was it like something like 8,000, like 9,000, like nautical miles or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. They can compete like JFK to Heathrow routes.
Yeah, I
Like,
know,
no problem.
dude. Aer Lingus can go from Dublin to New York in an A320 Neo, A320 Neo, and A321 Neo. Even like, let's see, Lufthansa. I'm surprised Lufthansa has not made that move yet. Actually, I'm surprised that they've like stayed wide body to the U.S. for like ages now. Like they've never had a wide body or sorry narrow body here, unless it was like a delivery or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I know when they had 737s, they had to obviously go from the Boeing factory of Frankfurt. So I mean, other than
Also,
that,
what's your opinion about uh Qantas receiving their first ever XLR?
oh yeah, yesterday. I think it's cool, but at the same time, I know it means the end for the 737 series. And I mean,
And
it's
also,
not only that, but it's also the Fokker 100 because they're also being
yeah,
retired.
I was about to mention that. Yeah.
So the Fokker 100 is nearing the end of its life. Alliance and I think it's Iran Air and Alliance are going to be like the last main airlines to fly the Fokker 100. Um,
Yeah.
which, by the way, I don't think Alliance has any plans to retire them. Although, correct me if I'm wrong. And then obviously Iran Air and Iran Air Tours. Sorry, I forgot Iran Air Tours. But they do have the Fokker 100 by the way.
Yeah.
But they also probably won't retire it just because, well, it's Iran and the sanctions are really harsh. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I honestly think that like the Fokker 100 has a really nice life. You know, it's had its days.
Hmm.
You know, it's actually I think it's like one of the last classic like I don't know small regional just left. Like you might see some 727s, maybe some MD-80s every now and then, but overall, I mean, Fokker 100 is really the only one left.
Yeah. Also, I'm still wondering why didn't Qantas retire the Fokker 100 instead of the 717?
Yeah, okay, so the 717, it's actually newer. It came out in the year 2000, so it's
Yeah.
exactly 25 years old, pretty much. And the Fokker 100, I think it made its like first flight in like the 70s or whatever, and they're still in service, which is crazy. Um, I it doesn't really make sense because the 717 was still I mean, if it's money making wise, like that makes sense. Like if you're not making any money, retire some 717s. And I mean, actually, I want to get into a little topic. I don't understand why airlines. Well, I understand it, but like I don't know why they won't do this because they could probably make more money. But
Hmm.
I'm wrong, of course. But um, why haven't any airlines like kept one, just like one last airworthy like version of a plane? Like for instance, why hasn't British Airways kept at least one 747 as like a VIP aircraft? Or why hasn't like Singapore kept a A340-500 for like a VIP? Like they can make so much money off of just having one VIP aircraft. It'd be crazy. And I mean, I guess Qatar doesn't need to because they already have like a VIP service, but
Yeah.
other airlines could totally benefit from it.
Yeah, it's like similar to Atlas Air.
Yeah, like why? I mean, Atlas Air I think has like three, four, five passenger jets that are 747s, obviously, and then they actually have some 767s as well. But 747s, that's where we're going with this one. And I mean, even like if you don't want to have them in service, I guess put them in storage, but don't scrap them. Also, that
Yeah.
makes no sense. Why on goodness green's earth do we retire planes and scrap them? Why?
Well, if you scrap them, you get money.
Exactly. But what if, hear me out, hear me out. Now, this is my mom's idea. Okay, so don't quote me on this. So I told her about the boneyards and how they're all scrapping planes for money and parts. My mom had this great idea to make those scrapped planes into like trailer park homes.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's like, well, why not make them into homes for like homeless people? And I'm like, I mean, that's not really how that works. I mean, you can't really just turn a plane into a house. But I mean, that's an idea.
I mean, was a guy. That one guy did it with a 727 in the forest.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, I want to do it with a 747. I know a guy who has a 747-400. I believe it used to serve for, I think it was Japan Airlines or whatever, and I would totally make it into a house. Although I kind of want to make it into like a hotel because I know a lot of like hotel love 747s or thing, but already, but like having one accessible in the U.S. would be crazy. Because the only hotels that are 747s are all in Europe.
Oh,
Most
okay.
famous one being in Sweden, obviously, but like I think we should totally have a hotel 747 in the U.S.
Definitely.
Oh, Ross, when you have a chance, can you show maybe your model airplanes and maybe your airport, please? Well, I mean, I can show my planes, but my airport right now, it's a little inaccessible at the moment. Like it's in my basement, and I mean, I have more than one, so you're gonna have to be specific a little bit. Uh, I guess I can. I mean, I guess I could like show my model planes. I guess. I mean, they're not really part of the podcast, but I mean, we can make them. So here's my model planes. Now, pretty much 99% of this collection is British Airways. The only three not being is obviously this Lufthansa Star Alliance A340-600, this Northwest 747-400, and this is actually my very first model here, this TWA 717. But yeah, so these are all British Airways. I have like a dedicated British Airways. You can kind of see the back of them. I'm not
That's
really
probably
gonna
the
talk.
most W. That's probably the most W collection I've ever seen.
I know, right? And it's only gonna grow from here because I got the. I'm not gonna say it. I can't. I can't announce it yet. I forgot. But I have another model on the way. S2 knows what I'm talking about. Maybe a couple of you guys knew as well. Sorry, I just wanted to see your planes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, I have reviews on them. You could just go watch those. I mean, don't leave the stream. You're being kidnapped. No, but seriously
Wait,
though.
what?
S2 just said what? But no, I'm
I
working
never,
on.
I never agreed to this.
I don't agree to this. Well, it's the whole point of a kidnapping, S2. Anyways, so, what airport are you working on? Is this just like your own, or is it like a real one? Because if I were to do a real one, I am mostly collecting planes right now. I am too. I'm only really into collecting planes at the moment. Like there are certain phases where I go through, like I need to build this airport. I need to build that airport. And I mean, I kind of stopped. I mean, I actually, speaking of which, for my 400 series, so for mainly like a couple of these guys, especially this Northwest 747 and TOA 717, I'm actually working on this whole 1 to 400 JFK. This is about 10 feet long, by the way. It's quite big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 of these boards are all equal to one JFK. I forgot what runway I did. I think I did like, I'm not very sure actually. And then here's my mini. I say mini, but it's not really mini. This is a 1 to 150 scale MSP that's for my Northwest 747. I have yet to put the LEDs in it, but that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, so you're making your own. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I was making my own, but I kind of quit on that because I don't know. I was bothered by it for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, also another thing. If you make another airport model, I know what scale you should put it in.
What?
1:1 scale.
Well, okay, pal. Oh, wait a minute.
It's,
I
it,
mean,
it ain't that hard. Just put a bit.
yeah, it's definitely not like a 747-400 is like 232 feet long and
Yeah, it's
215 feet
like
wide or anything. And I mean, let alone have like 7 of those, it'd be like over 1,000, 2,000 feet. Yeah, definitely not.
it ain't that hard. Just buy off Craigslist or something.
Craigslist is wild, bro. That's crazy. You know, this podcast really reminds me of like every single call we've ever done. Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
full of like the most randomest things ever. Like, I mean, at this point, why even call it a podcast? Like at this point, it's basically just an average S2 Ross call at this point.
I saw someone is selling a trash can that goes 200 miles per hour on Facebook Marketplace.
How much?
I don't know, like 3 mil.
Oh my god, bro! Who's gonna
It
buy
was like
that?
a.
Who's actually
I
going
think
to buy that?
it was It said it was. Oh, someone just played Knock Knock Ginger in my house. Yeah. Anyways, so someone I actually said it was sold. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's a trash can, bro. It goes 200 miles per hour. It's worth it.
Okay, it really boils my bubbles. Yeah, boils my blood. That's the saying I was looking for, right, chat? Right, chat. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I don't understand why people spend $3 million on a 200-mile-per-hour trash can.
It goes burr.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you're very interesting today, S2. You're very interesting.
Indeed.
I knew he was gonna say that too.
No, you never.
Say what?
No, you never.
Okay. Okay, Val. Um,
Damn.
I mean, I guess what else should we talk about? Like, oh, I have something to talk about. Oh, this one thing very much bothers me. Okay. Now, this might seem obvious, but you'd actually be like actually crazy that people actually think this is a plane, but it's really not. The space shuttle. Guys, the space shuttle is not a plane. It literally
It's a
says the word
brick.
space in it. Okay. Now, yes, when
Yeah, it's not. It's not a
so
plane. It's a brick.
I mean, it controls itself like a brick, yeah. Um, but what I was trying to say here, guys, it's not a freaking plane, bro. When it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere, it's a literal glider, guys. Okay, so if any of you guys think it's a space shuttle with a plane, it's not because it can't. It doesn't have any jet engines. It has no intake, and it's
It
powered.
can't carry fuel.
Now you could argue that well the space shuttle's a rocket plane. Well, no, it's not because it can't take off by itself. It has to have the fuel tanks and the extra propulsion for it. On the 4th of July was when I met a year ago Ross. That's crazy. I can't believe it's already been a year. Also, can we just talk about the fact that like 2025 is just kind of blowing past us and no one's talking about it? Like, it's already, bro, it's July 1st already. Like, bro, ain't no way.
Bro, I still have like another 17 days left of school.
17 I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. You actually get off like a day after my sister's birthday, which is actually kind of crazy. Bro, why are you saying hi in the chat?
Yo, hi S2. Well,
Bro,
huh?
that's crazy. I've never heard you say your own name before. That's crazy.
S2.
S2. It's like me saying Ross. It just sounds off. Bro, stop saying hi to yourself.
I'm trying to be polite to S2.
S2, you're so cool.
I know, right? I'm better than the military S2.
Oh no, he heard that. He heard that. He had definitely heard that. But seriously, anyways, what do you think of the Pepsi Concorde, chat? What do you think about this? I'm asking the chat a question now. So those of you who are in the chat, what do you guys think of the Pepsi Concorde? I'm gonna wait for the.
I think in my opinion, I think the Pepsi Concorde is a high. I don't think bro got it.
Somebody ban him.
No,
I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you.
Concorde is very drinkable.
Okay. S2 is being a little odd. Okay, don't be scared. He doesn't bite. Guys, stop saying hi. Okay, whoever says hi next is going to be banned for life. Because it's kind of annoying. It's a Concorde, so it's cool. Yes, I agree. I mean, I have the Lego set Concorde, so I mean, there's
I
that.
also have the Lego set Concorde.
Yeah, and it's being dusty in your attic, which is kind of sad.
It's covered by a bag. It's been covered by a bag.
Yeah, bro,
It's fine.
what bag? What bag is 4 feet long, my guy? I don't know what kind of bag you using, but oh, I'm sorry, Bennett. I'm sorry, Bennett, but you timed out for 1 minute.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Nah, you said the first one. I'm the second. It's different.
I'm just gonna remove these messages, just so we have a nice filtered, totally not communist chat.
So are you
I'm
sure you can
pretending to be
remove it all?
communist, by the way. I'm not actually communist. I'm not North Korea. AskGeek573 is the only one who actually asked a real question or like opinion.
I got something to say.
Wait, this is interesting. Like, we're streaming together, and I just totally timed you out.
Wait, how?
I just did. Oh, I wasn't. Dude, we have so many deleted messages now. Okay, from now on, chat, if you say hi, I'm going to instantly ban you, unless you just join the stream. And S2, don't you dare be pulling up your alts.
I can't even go on my old, so I don't even have another device. Unless I whip up my phone collection.
Your phone collection? Bro has a phone collection. That's crazy. I have my one phone, and that's good enough for me.
I mean, I have it's a very small phone collection.
Definitely not like bro has like 5 phones.
I have like this iPad Mini 3, an iPhone 8, iPhone 4, iPhone 6.
Bruh. I think
Oh yeah, the
bro's
Nokia
been.
brick.
I did not say hi. S2, you can still make alts on the same device. Don't give him ideas.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm on a live right now, so I can't. If I leave it, then yeah, actually, I don't know what will happen, but
Well, I assume that you just get booted off. But like, if you leave the stream, then you get booted off anyway.
damn.
Like, unless you're the host, then you don't get booted off. But like, oh yeah. Also, AvGeek573. I need your number so we can do this as well, because this would be very interesting to do.
Banana plane.
Banana plane is Spirit Airlines. Dude, we're saying the most like last minute weird stuff at this point.
Yo, have you ever tried a banana. Have you ever tried Spirit Airlines with Pepsi Concorde?
Oh my god. Can we go talk? Can we go back to talking about like real things?
Okay.
Actually, you know what? You ask the chat. I can't find my number because my settings app doesn't work. What?
Alright, chat.
Wait, Avgeek573. How the hell can you not find your number? How? Wait. Why doesn't your settings app work?
It despawned.
S2. Now is not the time to be making puns. What's his number? Wait. How do you break your settings app? That's my question. Like, how do you like break that? Because like the settings app isn't meant to be broken. I don't know. Every time I try to go on, it just crashes. That's crazy. S2. What time's it? S2. I definitely
It is. Well, 6:01.
exactly what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lives in the UK. I was almost just about to say his exact address. I totally almost accidentally doxed him because I know where he lives. And I've memorized.
GG.
But yeah, I totally almost doxed him. I'm sorry, S2.
I'm Kurt. GG's.
Why do you keep saying GG's?
Yeah, probably have a ballistic missile heading my way.
Probably. I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not the one who makes the rules. Sometimes.
What? Damn.
The
Wait, does your
settings
TV
app?
remote work?
Wait, the setting apps is supposed to fix it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
Yo,
But
does your
no.
TV remote work?
Yes, my TV remote works.
Okay, at least your remote is better than the Global Airlines remotes.
I think our good old friend Avgeek573 might actually have a Global Airlines remote as a phone. I think bro's a little cooked. I know the settings app is supposed to fix things, but my settings app is broken somehow. Go get a fix or something. I don't know. Like, bro, how do you live with that? Like, how does one live with a broken settings? That's crazy.
My screen time on the weather app is around 1 hour a day.
Damn.
They change it in Britain, yeah.
Bro is definitely cooked.
Definitely. In the UK, weather changes every like 2 minutes, so you have to check it 24/7.
Damn.
Have you ever tried eating a Spirit A320 with some salt?
Oh my god, S2. Oh, chat. I actually have a question for you guys. What do you guys think? Now, this might get me canceled, but you know, whatever at this point. What do you guys think about 9/11?
No comment.
Well, yeah, they have to. It's 10-second delay. Remember, they gotta have time to like type things out. Bad. Yeah, Beneco said bad, which I agree with.
Solid answer.
Bad people. Oh, he 767.
Interesting.
The 767's reputation after 9/11 was just totally shattered.
How about the 757s?
Well, the 757 was already out for a while, so a lot of airlines already had it. But the 767 at the time was new, so. Oh my gosh, there's no way someone's actually trying to. Yes, definitely. I have tried to eat a Spirit A320.
Ross, don't lie. I know you've
seen a
tried to
Spirit
do that
A320
once.
before.
Ross, don't lie. I know you've tried to do that once.
Just because I flew Spirit didn't mean I ate their planes.
Sounds like something you would do. So bananas are healthy.
Bro would. Oh my gosh. I would not. Shut up. This is just unfair at this point, okay, chat? This is really just unfair.
No, it's not.
Bro, what are you talking about? I start the stream, I talk a little bit, I have to leave, I come back, and I come back to the most wildest comments I've ever seen from both you and the actual live chat. Like, I come back, not even like 15 minutes after, and bro's already saying, bro would definitely eat a Spirit A320 with some salt and maybe even a Pepsi Concord. Like, bro, what?
Oh yeah, at the was it the McDonald's? Was it like an MD-80?
Oh yeah, the McDonald's MD-88.
Yeah. What if you get that and the Pepsi Concord?
Or the Coke 747 because McDonald's has Coke, not Pepsi. Yeah, the chat went silent.
British Airways.
British Airways. Burger says British Airways for no reason. Although I can't lie because also Avgeek573. I'm very glad that you said I like them like Northwest and Delta both, because if you would have just said Delta, we would probably have some beef. Okay, I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know that Northwest is superior in every way, and I'll give you one good reason why. Just cause. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm actually kidding.
FC probably tries to eat Ryan or 737s.
I think you meant. I mean, S2 probably tries to eat Ryan. Yeah, Ryanair 737s. But seriously though, the history of Northwest is way greater of that of Delta, in my opinion. Just because, actually, Northwest is actually older than Delta. By the way, I don't know if you guys knew that.
By the way, I
And
ain't
also their
gonna
liver
I
is
ain't gonna deny that. I ain't gonna deny that.
Oh, he's not denying that he eats Ryanair 737s.
I'll just say you got no proof.
You got no proof. Guys, we have to find proof of S2 eating a Ryanair 737, guys. So, if any of you guys know, like, any paparazzi members, like, they have a new assignment now. So, S2, watch out.
Oh, my bad.
My bad. Well, bro said my bad. That's wild. Also, guys, I might as well just share anyways, but the JC Wings 1 to 2 scale Pepsi Concord is actually my next model I'm getting. After the one I already got.
W.
The way S2 says W is like so drawn out that it makes the Mona Lisa look like a piece of scratch paper. Like, this is crazy. Like the way you say W, it's just like a slow motion for some reason. I don't know why. A bro says it in the most slowest and most obnoxious way he possibly can.
W.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
By the way, thank you guys for commenting on my video. Yeah, anytime. Now, not gonna lie, I don't really watch your channel. I'm gonna be honest, but every time I do, like, I just kind of check up on it. Also, the only video that I actively watch, just like out of curiosity, is either like your new stuff or that one video you did where it's like a blue angel going really low. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good video. I like that video about.
Also, by the way, uh, shall we talk about this guy that's been taking my content?
Oh yeah, guys. So there has been this guy who's been taking this bro's content. S2 has more information than I do.
So they basically, this person, I don't know how old he is, basically took a screen recorded my content, and then edited in like an editing software, probably CapCut. S2 speaks cursive.
Oh my gosh.
Uh that T probably
Oh,
makes
because
it sound like
he
cursive.
said, I get it now. Because they said that the way you say W is so like drawn out. It's more drawn out than the Mona Lisa. And bro actually said S2 speaks in cursive. I get it now. I get it.
Wombo
Anyways,
combo.
you're saying?
Uh, so then this guy crops out my watermark and then just makes the video slightly darker. And he just posts it on his channel without giving me credit.
Yeah, bro is such a thief. And you did by the way, did the strike ever go through?
I actually haven't checked.
Oh, you should probably check. Because S2, by the way, guys, S2 actually striked him and copyright claimed him or whatever. And we were still on call, like, I don't know, 2 days ago when that happened. Oh no, S2, you've been set up. Don't read the comment. You've been set up. S2, can you say bottle of water, please? Don't respond to the comment, please. It's a setup. It's a giant setup. Also, what happened to S2? Did he leave? So first I leave, and now S2 leaves. Well, I mean, at least I'm here because like I'm the host of the channel anyway. So, S2, where'd you go? I know. Honestly, S2 sometimes does this on call. Like even when we do call, which by the way we call every single day. Like we basically talk daily. Uh, but basically he does this sometimes on call where he just like randomly disappears and reappears, and I rant and he's gone,
Yo,
and then I end the thing, and he's like, "Okay, I'm back," and I'm like, "Bro,
wait, who's back?
you."
Oh yeah, hi.
Bro, I was literally just talking about the fact that sometimes when you leave, I start ranting, but I never know you leave. So by the time I'm done ranting, you like say, "Okay, I'm back," and I'm like, "Bro, there's no way you were gone."
Anyways, yeah, I checked the copyright strike. Yeah, it went through.
W, did it? Did it actually affect you?
Yeah. Within the 7 days, he deleted the video.
Yes. By the way, Ross, by the way, you were my inspiration for model aircraft and model airplane. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm grateful that I was at least an inspiration to at least one person. Oh, by the way, S2, can you mute by any chance? There's like a horrible echo.
You inspired me to eat planes.
Oh no. S2, you better mute. There we go. I think yeah, okay, we're good. So now I can talk, and when S2 no, S2, don't fall for it, please, I beg.
Uh,
Oh no.
what do you mean? Oh no.
You're gonna say bottle of water, and you're gonna give exactly what they want.
What if I do it?
You know what, S2? At this point, just
1 sec. Alright, okay.
oh man, this is very anticlimactic. So
Huh?
just say it already, S2.
Yeah, 1 sec. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Stalling technique right now is longer than the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp whole court situation.
Cough, cough. Okay, anyways, S2, can you, okay, bottle of water. I try to say it normal. A bottle of water.
Look, he can't help the way he says water, okay?
You say water?
Yeah, I say water.
Have you ever drank, a bottle of water?
Yeah, man, I've definitely drank in a bottle of water.
Wait, what
Oh,
is it? What is it? Oh, I'm gonna
so
drink a bottle of water right now.
perfectly cut screams. Also, I don't know how to fix the echo. So, chat, I know this is a little bit personal, but do you guys have any plans for the 4th of July?
I don't.
I mean, you're British, so I mean, that doesn't really make sense if you did.
The Day of the British.
The decade of British. For me, I'm like going on one of my grandparents' yachts, and we're gonna go ahead and just go on the lake and have a nice time. I'm basically having a yacht party. That's my 4th of July weekend. Yeah. Yes, and I on a trip right now. Oh, okay, cool. I'm in my car. That's cool, I guess. I don't know if you like being in cars, so I'm just gonna say cool, I guess. I mean, I already know that AvGeek573 left because there's only one person watching and there's only one person commenting, and that one person being Bennett. By the way, I might stop this when it gets to like 100 minutes, just to make it nice and even. I'm going to the same place as last year when we met. When you met who? When I met who? Me? Or no? When I met you? Is that what you meant? Yes, W. Okay. Wait, what place is that? Wait, by the way, also, you used to have like a Google Chat account. Like, what happened to that? Because I kept texting to it and you like never responded. So I have no idea what happened to that. So like, did you just like get rid of it, or? Because my settings app still doesn't work. Well, damn. I guess the only way that was my dad's account for some reason. I don't know. Oh, okay. Avgeek573. So we're just gonna have to like make a trip, I guess, where we both meet each other so I can get your number so we can do this. And also so I can give you sneak peeks of videos because I'm bored. So okay, that makes a lot more sense, Bennett. Because I was wondering why you didn't respond. That's kind of weird. By the way, guys, I'm gonna go make some ramen noodles here in a second. Because ramen noodles
British.
are a W. And then after my ramen noodles, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the day, even though it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
That's wild.
I've just been working on videos and stuff and tidying up my room. So, yeah, I'm changing my room a lot. Like, I'm going to have some nice cabinets for my 200 scale models. I'm going to have one nice cabinet for my 400 scale models, and it will all be good. Changing all my furniture to black furniture. I'm basically just rehauling all of my furniture, so it's cool. It's cool. So we're at 93 minutes. I'm gonna end it as 100. So what do you guys want to do? Like, what do you like? You guys can ask us questions. We can ask you guys questions. Actually, I'll make a poll real quickly. Oh no highlights. Why do I keep pressing that? Wait, why isn't there like a? Wait, what the heck? This makes no sense. You know what? I'm just gonna okay, I'm gonna make the poll via my voice, so you guys can say yes or no. Should I end it now, or should I go till 100 and you guys can just ask us questions? So say yes if you want to. Say no if you told me to end it now, because I don't know how to make a poll at this point. I don't know how I forgot how to do that, but apparently I did.
Ain't no way.
Oh, okay. That's too. Sure. Also, S2, is it okay if I leak something of yours?
GG's, I'm cooked.
So I was wondering if you wanted to share your ethnicity, because a lot of people think that you're like an average white British person, but obviously I've seen your face, like for a long time, so you're definitely not white.
Mm-hmm.
You are. Mind if I leak it?
Sure.
I mean, not a lot of people will know because only 2 other people will know. But guys, believe it or not, S2's actually Asian. He's actually Chinese. Yo, are we getting a live face reveal from S2 WWE Gaming?
Wait, oi. Wait, why are you leaking my old channel name, bro?
Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of stuck with me. Yo, we have a forehead reveal.
Okay, pal.
Okay. Pal. All right, 4 more minutes left. Do you want to leak your face and identity, or keep it secret?
No.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I thought. Wait, Avid 573. Have you ever seen my face before, or? Yo, that's a WM Lamborghini Murcielago with no doors.
All right.
Wait, S2, do you mind sharing the Qantas from 47? All right. Wait, S2, should we totally do like a face-to-face screen? Because I'm about to turn on my camera and face reveal once again. I don't really show my face, and I mean, I don't have an issue with it. I just don't really mind doing it. I also kind of forget.
I mean, I ain't doing mine.
Well, I mean, obviously, you gotta keep your face secret. Ignore my hair. Okay, ignore my hair. Okay, ignore it. I know it's messy. No, not the Pagani. This is what I like to come to.
I know, right? It's actually such a W.
I mean, poking a screen is a little interesting. But yeah, so S2, do you mind showing the Qantas of what's
I almost just leaked my face there.
a bunch of 2-year-olds right now? Bro, ain't no way.
Wait, I just turned off my camera so I just get the model real quick.
That's crazy because I'm not 2, bro.
Yo, Ross leaked his face again.
I know. I'm leaking my face again. What can I say?
I'm taking off the screw of my model.
Yeah, by the way, chat, I actually have this trusty dusty LED Haven.
Dang. Let me go ahead. So you want to see it? You want to see it? Who wants to see it?
Yeah, let's see some person this too.
I.
Yo, wait a minute. Yo, wait. I think I have the same one.
That's wild, bro. That's crazy.
Go check it out.
Yo, that's a shocker.
Yo, real.
Anyways,
guys, you want to see my So basically, I have this trusty dusty remote. If I go ahead and power it on, I got
dusty?
We got red. We got green. We got blue. We got purple. We got yellow, even though it looks green. Look at this lighter blue. You got white, which also looks blue.
It'll work though.
But I just keep it on blue. And there's also like. Bro, we can make this into a party. Watch. Wait, just wait. Demo. Yo, 747 is a Delta.
Look at that big nose, bro.
Let me do it for you. Well, I guess it's only fair to mine. Now, I'm not biased or anything, but I feel like mine is like cooler.
Oh yeah, by the way, I want to try something. I'm not sure if it'll work though.
Wait, chat.
Like, what if we do half of the screen is the 747 model, and the other half is your model?
Yo, wait, that's a double. By the way, mine's Northwest, by the way, guys. And mine actually
Mine one's white.
for price.
My one's white, by the way.
Yeah, S2 doesn't have the lady in it. But I did. I paid extra.
My landing gear just popped off.
It's fine. Question: how many bombs would it take to blow up the whole Earth? 12 nuclear bombs. Yes. I guess like this. It's kind of hard because my phone's not really. All right, well, set yours up first. So I can. Like this.
Oh, set mine.
Or I guess. I
don't think bro has realized yet.
S2, put back on the landing gear. Bro,
My bad.
747.
They kind of fell off.
Yeah, they
may have.
I guess I'll show them my 747 without touching. So as you guys can see, it is Northwest. This is like the last livery they had. And I did pay extra. Wow. Dude, the echo was crazy. I think part of the landing gear and it's gone. By the way, I added extra detail. Oil marks and some.
Oh wait, what do you mean? All my landing gears, my landing gears are gone. They're all here.
All right, SD, you want to do your idea now?
All right,
I have mine ready. S2,
okay, this is.
Go a little bit to the left.
I. Okay.
S2, you're strangling it. Oh, you want me to hold it closer?
Always is.
Hey, we're almost there. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, what if we do like? So like you do the front line, I do the back,
like this. Alright.
Got the Northwest tail with the Qantas front.
This is cursed.
Yeah, this is kind of cursed. By the way, I went to Cherry Fest. and I got myself a little bit of room.
Also, what do you mean RRP S2747, bro? I take good care of my models.
I take also really good care of my. But guess what, chat? You're gonna be hammered.
You're gonna hammer my model? I could do that. Ready?
The last thing you see inside is
Bam. You hang the 747 model, by the way.
Say what?
You just hit the 747 model.
Damn. This is my strategy. Dude. Not live stream. Rose Fun is about to break. Actually, no. So hard. This is so fun. Very fun.
How dare you?
Rise and shine, sleeping dude. You sure about that, Ross? Okay.
Yeah, I got a built-in watermark.
You want the pow side or the bam? You definitely want the pow side. Wait, wait. Ross Aviation is acting. And then you can see your window. It's real. You know, it's funny because I'm actually. You want to see how I really do though?
Oh, my phone's about to die in 30 seconds.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did you wash your ass today? You guys looked. Anyways. So, oh yeah, shoot, it's 110 minutes. Dang it. All right, well, I'm just going to probably end the stream now. Any last minute words? Last minute words in 3, 2, 1.5, 1.3, -1, 1.5. I assume you guys have no more questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
I got a question.
Oh, bro said
I
bye.
got a question.
Oh, S2 has a question.
Um. Okay, so my question was, uh, If the color red was a color, what boat would it be?
Coconut attack crocodile.
Ain't no way. How did you get that right? Also, by the way, do you want an iPhone camera?
Oh my! Where did you get
Oh,
that?
don't ask. I have my ways, you know.
Oh my gosh! Escape the. I'm ending the stream.
No, don't delete me.
I promise I